Hi, you guys. It's Lauren again. For our worship set this week, we're going to be talking about just God's presence and just how it can kind of free us from things that we're walking through in our lives. Like it can just allow us to kind of let go and just let God. And so our songs this week are going to be When You Walk Into the Room and Lord, I Need You. So When You Walk Into the Room is a very powerful song in itself. When you walk into the room, so when you hear those words, what do you really think of? Like, okay, when you walk into the room, obviously something's going on when you walk into the room. So as God comes into even our homes, our churches, anywhere that we're at, as God fills that place with his presence, we can feel him in our hearts. And even as we walk through the situations that we're going through, and as we have heavy hearts over whatever we're dealing with, like whatever it is, whether it's just a rough day or whether it's something that's a way deeper cause like depression or anxiety, whatever you're walking through, when you're in God's presence, it completely heals you of that. And I can speak that to you from experience because I know that whenever I'm having a rough day and whenever I'm just struggling with my emotions or I'm just having trouble in general, whatever's going on, if I just sit down and I play my piano and I sing to God with my whole heart and I just allow his presence to come into this small little shed building here, and in my heart, even God's presence can come into your heart and fulfill you in a way that you thought was never even possible. So for me, it takes an overwhelming burden off of me when I just allow myself to worship and just allow myself to enter his presence and to allow him to consume whatever's going on in my life that day and just get my mind off of it, really. And it's a powerful feeling that you receive from him. So first off, I want to say to you, you're never, well, I don't want to say, okay, so first and foremost, you must have a relationship with Jesus Christ before you can ever truly feel like you're in God's presence. And ultimately, on that day that you're convicted and you feel like you finally realize that you need Jesus in your life, you're going to feel God's presence for the very first time. For most people, that's the first time they feel God's presence truthfully in their life. So for you, it's very important that you first have a relationship with Jesus Christ and recognize that you are a sinner and that you need him in your life to come and change you and to come and take out all those nasty things that are going on in your heart and all the anxiety and depression, like I talked about, anything that you're dealing with. He can come into your heart and he can save you from that and he can help you. So once you start building that relationship, it becomes like something that you desire. You want to be in his presence, you want to be with him and to worship him. So I just very much I plead with you to just start a relationship with Jesus Christ today and get into his word and just read more about who he is and what he wants for your lives, because that's so important. So as we sing this song, I just want you to really think about the different things that you're dealing with, whatever it is, whatever you need to lay at the foot of the cross, and just allow yourself to immerse yourself in God's love and his presence today. So this is our first song, When You Walk Into the Room, and then we'll sing Lord, I Need You. Darkness starts to tremble at the light that you bring. And when you walk into the room, every heart starts burning. And nothing matters more than just to sit here at your feet and worship you. We worship you. come and consume, God, all we are. We give you permission. Our hearts are yours. We want you. We want you. One more time. Oh, come and consume, God, all we are. We give you permission. Our hearts are yours. We want you. Oh, we want you. We love you, and we'll never stop. We can't live without you, Jesus. We love you, and we can't get enough. All this is for you, Jesus. We love you, and we'll never stop. We can't live without you, Jesus. We love you, and we can't get enough. All this is for you, Jesus. It's for you, Jesus. So our next song is going to be Lord, I Need You, and I just want you to really recognize the desperation in your heart that you really have for God. Whether you're dealing with something hard right now or you're not, just know that it's necessary for God to be in your life, and it's necessary for you to recognize that you need to trust Him, and you need to just long for Him and just trust Him. Like I said, you need to just let it go and let God. So let's sing the song. Lord, I come, I confess, bowing here, I find my rest. So that was our worship set for today. I hope that you guys can just really relate to these songs and that you can recognize that you need the Lord in your life and you need His strength as your defense and your hope and your rock. So I love you guys, and I hope I'll see you next week. Love ya.